Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, welcome to the video session of Cantor Publisher. Students, today we will learn Mathematics 2, Chapter 3, Lecture number 1. For this purpose, you must have these books: textbook for grade 2, workbook, resource pack and summer pack. We will use main content from the textbook and the content relevant to our today's lesson from workbook and summer pack as well. But the resource pack is for the guidance of your parents and teachers. There is complete methodology given in this resource pack that how to teach you through activities and real life examples. This can be downloaded from our Cantor Publishers official website. Students, now come to the textbook, unit number 3. This is about measurement of length, mass and capacity. In topic 3.1 we will discuss measurement of length, and in topic 3.2 we will discuss about measurement of mass and weight, and then at the end in topic 3.3 we will discuss about measurement of capacity of something. Now come to the today's topic. Students, our today's topic is measurement of length. In this topic we will discuss the following SLOs. SLO means student learning outcomes. Look at first SLO. Recognize the standard units of length, meter and centimeter, and then read and write standard units of length including abbreviations. After that we will use appropriate units of length to measure with straight edge ruler the objects. At the end we will solve real life problems involving measurements. Now come to the textbook page number 64. Here we will use only two measuring units that are meter and centimeter. The measurement of something, this is the definition of length. You must remember and keep in your mind. The measurement of something from one end to an other end is called length. Look here, this is a line. When you measure this line from point A to B, this is called length of this line from point A to B. Similarly, you can measure other objects from one end to an other end. That measurement is called length. We can measure how long things are, or how tall, or how apart they are. Apart means the distance between 2 points, or the distance between one end to another end. We use meter, small m for meter, and for centimeter cm. These are the units of length. Remember one thing, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Look at the scale that will be used to measure the length of small things. This is a measuring scale we often use to measure the length less than 1 meter. We use this scale to measure things having length is less than 1 meter, but measuring tape that we use to measure the length more than 1 meter are equal to 1 meter. Look here and read this. This is a measuring tape. We often use a measuring tape to measure the length more than 1 meter. We also use to measure small lengths. Now come to the next page, 65. By using the scale, you can measure the length of your pencil, pen or your book. Like this boy, the pencil is about 18 centimeter. Similarly, in part D, boy is measuring the length of his hand. You can also measure the length of your hand. Your length of your hand will be different with the length of your friend's hand or other person's hand. Now in part D, the table is about 2 meter. We use measuring tape to measure the length of the table. Similarly, we use measuring tape to measure the length of van. The van is about 5 meter. Now come to the next page, page number 66. Activity. You have to perform this activity at your home. What you have to do? Use ruler and measuring tape to measure the following. You have to measure the length of your book, mathematics books. What is the length? Use ruler to measure your book and then write the length of your book on this line. Similarly, measure the length of your arm and write the length, how much your arm is right here. Similarly, length of van. Measure the length of van or car nearest to you. You may use measuring tape to measure the length of van. Students, now come to the exercise. This is your home task. Exercise 3A. Question number 1. Use a ruler to measure the given straight lines. I told you when you are going to measure the distance or the length between 2 points, you have to use the ruler and keep point 1 over here and then measure till this point B and write the length from A to B. Write these lengths under these lines. Suppose the length of this line is 5, so you will have to write 5 centimeter here. Similarly, measure the lengths of other 3 lines by using the ruler. In question number 2, what you have to do? Complete question number 1 on your textbook and then send your textbook to your teacher for checking. In question 2, use a ruler to measure your pencil and the pencil of your friend sitting next to you, whose pencil is longer. Write lengths of both pencils. What you have to do in this question? Always read the statements of the given questions carefully and then follow the instruction what you have to do, and first of all write the given facts. In this statement, read statement again. Use a ruler to measure your pencil and the pencil of your friend sitting next to you. You have to measure the length of your pencil and the pencil having your friend, whose pencil is longer. The length of your pencil and the length of your friend's pencil right here. You have to use the measuring ruler. Similarly, and then tell whose pencil's length is greater or whose pencil is longer. You have to decide by checking the lengths. And then in part B, measure your hand and your teacher's hand. Also, you can measure your hand by using the ruler, and you can ask your teacher to measure his or her hand by the ruler and then ask the length and write over here and then tell whose hand is longer. What is the length of your favorite book? You have many books in your bag, so measure the length of your favorite book which you like most. So in part D, what is the length of your shoes? You can measure the length of your shoes you wear daily. Similarly, visit to the garden and collect 2 different types of leaves and then measure their length. This is a practical example and you have to perform it. Students, you have in these examples in part 2, you have to use measuring ruler. Ruler or the scale. Now look at question number 3. Measure the length of your room door and write in meters. Here what you have to use to measure the length of your room door. So you need measuring tape to measure the room door. Students, now come to the workbook. After completing these questions, question 1, 2, 3 of exercise 3A, you have to send your textbook to your teacher for checking. Now come to the workbook. You have to complete this home task at your home with your mother. You can take help from your mother. First of all, perform this activity with your mother and ask your mom, like this girl, Mom, can you help me to recognize and measure the length of mathematics book? Yes, I can help you. Look and listen to me. Her mother replied. Now, she used measuring scale to measure the length of mathematics book. You have performed an activity in your textbook how to measure the length of your textbook. You can write the exact length of your textbook as the length of this textbook is given here. That is about 30 centimeter. So the measurement of something from one end to another end is called length. So you have to remember or memorize this definition of length. Students, now come to the next page. Example number 1. In example 1, what you have to do? Use measuring scale to measure the length of your arm and write in the box. First of all, use measuring scale, or you can use measuring tape to measure the length of your arm and then write that length which you have measured in this box. And then in part B, measure the length of your leg and write it in the box. Follow these instructions and write the length of your leg over here. And then conclude. What is the conclusion? Write conclusion. Is your arm greater than your leg, or your leg is greater than your arm? Write here which one is greater. So in example 2, what you have to do? Write meter for meter and centimeter for centimeter to measure the appropriate length of the following objects. So the length of bag is about 30. In which unit you can measure the length of your school bag? In meters or centimeter? Definitely centimeter. This is not like a long vehicle or the long door. In part B, the length of bus is about 14. This can be written in meter. Here will be centimeter. So the height of Minar-e-Pakistan is about 27. We cannot write in centimeter. If we write in centimeter, centimeter is very small unit, but the meter is very large. Meter is large unit. So we measure the length of Minar-e-Pakistan in meters. The length of wall clock is about 15 centimeter. That is not in meters. Now look at this project. You have to complete this project with your mother at your home. With the help of your mother, use measuring scale or measuring tape to measure the length of items at your home and complete the below table. At your home, with the help of your mother, you can use the measuring tape or measuring scale to measure these things. Number 1, room door, room window, study table, your arm, your shoes. You have to write the length of these items and make correction here. Place cost by length. You have to write the length in meters or centimeter. After that, ask your mother to sign over here I have performed and completed the activity project with my child. Your mother will sign over in this box that will clarify that you have done this project with your mother. Students, now come to the practice A. In question 1, there are 3 options given for each part. Select the correct option. The length of book is usually measured in kilometer, meters or centimeter. The book is small, the meter is a large unit but centimeter is small unit, so we use centimeter to measure the length of a book. So centimeter, option A. In part B, the length of wall is usually measured in meters. Option B. The distance between 2 villages is usually measured in kilometers. Students, now come to the question number 2. Use ruler to measure the length of the following shapes and write in the blank box. So these are the blank box given. Use your ruler to measure the length of following objects given in each part and then write in the boxes. You can measure, you can take help your mother or anyone else. Students, now come to the next page. Read the lines given below and write appropriate unit in the blank space. Read these lines and then write the appropriate unit. You have to write here. The distance from one room to the other room can be measured in meters. M for meters, cm for centimeters. So write M for meter and cm for centimeter. The length of wall can be measured in meters. The length of bed can be measured in meters and centimeters as well. So we will write in meters. The length of syringe can be measured in centimeters. So after completing this work, you have to send your workbook to your teacher and get his or her signature here. This is a certification that you have done your work properly. Students, what we have done today? Let's revise. Our today's topic was measurement of length. In this topic, we have discussed recognize the standard units of length, for example, meters and centimeters. After that, we have learned how to read and write standard units of length, including abbreviations. Abbreviation, we have used M for meter and cm for centimeter. Similarly, you use appropriate units of length to measure the objects with straight edge rulers. At the end, we have solved real life problems involving measurements. Students, I hope you understand and enjoyed our today's lesson. If you have questions and suggestions, please write us at mathematics@kantappublisher.com. Thank you very much. Inshallah, we will see in our next class with new lesson. Allah Hafiz.